Hello, Ashley. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get started in a moment. I am having a great day. Yeah, we're going to do something a little different this live. We're going to do something a little different. Okay. I hope you're doing well. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Wisdom and Spiritual Truths. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, a light worker and Gaia beacon here for the 10th and final journey. And we are going to do something a little different in this live connection. Okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to pull 3 cards for everyone who attends, okay, or everyone attending, okay. So we're going to pull a 3-card energy tarot on everyone who attends. Okay. Hello, Social. Hello, Social. Okay. Oh, thank you for your channel. Thank you. Thank you for attending. That makes my heart happy. All right. Let me see how this. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Wands. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think it's been a minute, Wands. Okay. So we are going to pull 3 cards for everyone who attends. Obviously, the only way that I would know that someone is attending is if they comment in the chat of this live. So we are going to pull 3 for everyone. As you comment, as you say hello, as you come into the room, I'll just go right down the list, say your name, say your handle, and we'll pull 3 cards on your energy. That's what we're going to do today. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. Okay, I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. And yeah, all right, hope you're doing well wherever you're tuning in from. Hello, Keeping Up with Lady J. Hello, Dan's GG. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, all right. Glad that you caught me. Glad that you caught me, Lady J. Someone could be glad they caught you, okay? Someone could be glad they caught you. Glad they saw your energy. Glad they came across your page. Glad they came across your information. Glad they met you in the meeting. Glad they met you in the store. Someone's glad, okay? They met you. All right? So that is what we're going to do on this live, all right? Divine Source, Avarat, Aravat. First, I thank you for the day. It is 331. That is significant for me for multiple reasons. It is 331, okay? And 31 years ago, 31 represents new beginning, new birth. That is Nuba Nuel energy, Nuba Nuel energy, Nuba Nuel. New beginnings, new birth, okay? On 3/31, 1995, that was my enlistment date into the United States Army. So 31 years ago, okay, was the stamp on or the date on my military ID. 31 years ago, I arrived at Fort Knox, Kentucky to begin basic training boot camp, okay? So 31 years ago today, where I am in Da Nang, it is already 3:31, and yeah, so Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to pull 3 energy cards for everyone who says hello or what have you in the chat. Okay? So, again, I'm just going to go right down the line as everyone comes into the room. You say hello, okay? Then I'll have your handle. Then I'll call you out when we pull your energy. All right? And again, thank you so much, Divine Source, for this day. Thank you so much for the energy, for the resources, for the time, for the intuitive guide to do this, okay? To do this for the general collective, for all of your children, apartment that I'm renting from, or renting, okay? Sitting out in the garden area, all right? And so, yeah. You could be getting ready to enjoy some sunlight, okay? Or the weather could be changing where you are in order for you to enjoy sunlight, okay? So, let's take a look here at what Divine Source wants to say, what truths need to come out here for you in your journey, all right? Divine Source, please block and halt anyone is attempting to steal, kill, or destroy the messages that are spoken here. All right, I do the work that you have called me to do, and so therefore, Divine Source, I expect protection, okay, against those things, peoples, places that come to steal, kill, and destroy that very purpose. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Marca. Macara. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to pull 3 cards for everyone who attends, and the only way I know that you're attending is if you comment. Okay, so. Okay. First one to speak up, their name is Ashley this lifetime, so Ashley will be the first that we pull energy for. Again, pulling 3 cards for everyone who attends this live that comments, because that's the only way I would know. All right? Feel free to let me know where you're tuning in from, okay? Feel free to let me know where you're tuning in from. Shout out to Oregon Spiritual, okay? Shout out to Oregon Spiritual. A change is gonna come, Miracle Spiritual. Oh, I called you Miracle. Spiritual, I called you Miracle. So there's something about that, all right? Something about that, all right? Thank you for saying that I'm handsome, okay? Thank you for saying that I'm handsome. Thank you for saying that, you know, I'm attractive, all right? That's how I choose to respond to those Denzel comments now. All right? So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm just gonna scroll up. I'm going to take a look. Hello, this is my first time, okay? From Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for tuning in, Shane. Thank you so much for tuning in, all right? You are divinely guided here by your ancestors, okay? Someone tuning in from Iran, okay? All right? So again, we're gonna do a 3-card pull, okay? For everyone who attends, So I'm just going to go right down the line, so I may miss your questions until I scroll down, all right, in between energy reads. Thank you so much, Divine Source, Aravat, Avarat, Ascended Masters, Sanhedrin Council, Galactic Federation. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much, Archangels Metatron, Archangel Samuel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Azrael, okay? The Great I Am, the Seven Spirits of Divine Source. Thank you so much. We are going to, as you've guided me to do, we are going to pull 3 cards for each of the energies that are present in this live. And again, I'm just going to scroll down. And as you've commented, as you've greeted me, okay, I'm just going to select your name. All right? So Ashley, let's go ahead. Ashley, let's get 3 cards for you, okay? If you have further questions about what comes out here for you, you can email me, and all of that information is in the description section of this live video, all right? Including all of the spiritual services that I provide. So Divine Source, for Ashley, Divine Source, Ashley, ancestors of Ashley, okay? What is it that you would like her to know, okay? What is it that you would like her to know? All right. Ricky, son of Ashley, anything that you would like us to know? Anything that you would like her to know at this time? Okay. We have 1 card here coming out. Divine Source, anything from Ashley's ancestors or you that you would like her to know? Okay. We have 2. Divine Source, anything else here for Ashley? Okay. We have 3. All right, Ashley. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. So Ashley, all right, I'm going to show you the 3 cards that we have here for you and the way that they fell out. All right, so see this here, Ashley? Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the upright and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So Ashley, all right, there is something that you're needing to do in order to get clarity on something. Something that you're needing to do in order to get clarity about your situation, clarity about what's going on with who's coming against you. I just heard a doppelganger. So, Ashley, you need to do something, meditate. You need to go outside. You need to spend time outside. You need to do more solar plexus meditations, more root chakra meditations. You need to do something here to bring some clarity into your situation. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay? You need to do something to bring in whatever this is, manifesting, okay? Or whatever this news is, it could be spiritual. You need to do something spiritual in order to help your process. You could need to manifest more. Meditate more, Ashley. You could need to meditate more, okay? Again, using your crystals, whatever crystals you have, okay? Using your crystals, right? You need to do something to bring about a conclusion or questions that you have about money or about your spiritual journey, okay? The ancestors are waiting to hear from you, okay? They're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to connect with you, okay? On this higher plane, in this higher place, okay? All right, Ashley, you could have also been dealing with someone who was blocking these things, so preventing you from being in the Ten of Wands upright. Okay, Ashley? All right? So, all right? So, Divine Source, all right. That's Ashley. All right. Let me scroll up and see the next person who's commented. Okay, so confirmation, Ashley. Confirmation. Okay. They could represent that Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So they could look good, right? But, yeah. They were not for your good. All right. So, all right. So let me scroll up, see the next name that commented. Social Shelly. Social Shelly. Thank you so much for tuning in, Social Shelly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energy and see what comes out here for you. Divine Source and Ancestors. Divine Source and Ancestors of Social Shelly. We invite you in at this time. Social Shelly. 3 cards for you. Social Shelly, 3 cards. We have the Sun card message, Shelly. So the number 19, I'm going to read this card to you in a moment. The number 19. Okay. What else, Divine Source, for Social Shelly? What else? Oh, we have the Emperor. Okay, we have 3 out here. Okay. So we have the King of Wands and the Emperor and the Sun. Ashley, or Shelley, excuse me, Shelley, are you in some sort of authoritative position? Okay. Are you in some sort of authoritative position? Are you a supervisor, manager, or has Divine Source been speaking to you about starting your own business? Shelley, that's a question. Okay. We are doing, those of you who are just coming into the room, we are doing 3 card pulls for everyone who comments. All right. So I'm going to read this message to you, Shelley. Okay. This Sun card says, thank you for reminding me of the simple joys of life. It is happiness that comes from the soul, so pure, innocent, and full of truth. The number 19, Social Shelly. Okay. So this business could be a spiritual business, or this business could be some other type of business here, all right? You could have been sharing your ideas with others. Someone else could be helping you. You could be working with a mentor. Okay? You could already be doing this occupation for someone else. Okay? So you're helping out this authority here, okay? And you're meant to be this authority here. You're helping this authority here. You're meant to be this authority here. All right? Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Hurdles, okay? Hello, Carly, thank you so much for tuning in. All right? So, Social Shelly, you are being encouraged to start that business. Confirmation when you said yes, okay? So that you can go from working for someone else, being dependent on someone else giving you a paycheck, you limiting your resources, because when you work for someone else, when you're an employee, they determine when you come into work, they determine when you leave work, they determine how your day is spent. When we are employees, and again, nothing against being an employee, but when we are employees, we are subjugated to them, their rules, their plans, that sort of thing. So when you wake up in the morning, if you got to go to work, be at the office at 9 o'clock, from the time you wake up until the time you lay down at night, often, that company owns you. Okay, especially if it's a supervisory, management, high-level CEO, C-level type of position. That company owns you. They own your time. They show you they tell you when you can take lunch. If you have a divine appointment, and that divine appointment is somewhere not an official business appointment, but your spirit is telling you to go to some certain place because there's someone here you need to meet, you can't do that when you're a W-2 employee typically, because you are restricted. So Shelley, And it's okay to help somebody else build their dream, but who's helping you build yours? All right? And I should say, who's building yours? All right? So, Emperor and King of Wands energy out here, and the Sun card message. Okay? So, Shelley, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Shelley, let's get it started. All right? I am a former tax accountant. I was a tax accountant, accounting manager, bookkeeper, QuickBooks, U.S. tax laws and all that sort of thing. All right. So yeah, all right. Thanks so much for tuning in, Christine. Always good to have your energy at the table. All right. We are doing 3-card pulls for everyone who attends. Okay. Hello, Jessica. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, scrolling back up, scrolling down. Next person to Shirley. Shirley, right? Shirley with an S. Shirley, are you still in the room? Let me know you're still in the room, Shirley. Shirley, are you still in the room? Shirley, Shirley. Hello, Potato. Hello, Potato. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Excellent, Shirley. All right. So let's go ahead and get a 3-card pull. Divine Source, Ancestors of Shirley. We got Shelley and Shirley in here, so. All right. We are out in the garden area of the apartment that I'm renting. Okay. We have an Emperor in reverse. We have a 3 of Wands that's sideways. Okay, something's not quite clear. That could be your perspective. Okay, that could be your perspective or someone else's. Your perspective or someone else's. Ooh. Damn, Shirley. So you have someone out here who's doing some wickedness. We have the 3 of Swords in the upright. Okay. So let me show you these cards. Okay. Okay, and it actually came out like this. Okay. So, and then we have the 3 of Wands coming out sideways. All right. So, Shirley, you're about to, hello, thank you so much for tuning in, Kathy. Shirley, you are about to discuss something, or you are seeing something about someone who you held in high regard, but you are finding out that this individual is wicked. Okay? This is bringing about a new perspective. And as you continue to ascend, as you continue to awaken, as you continue to meditate, this 3 of Wands will be turned upright for your full new perspective, Shirley. There's someone out here that you hold in high regard, an authoritative figure. This could be someone who's a part of secret societies, Masons, Eastern Stars, Wolf's Head Gang, Porcelain 3, or Committee of 300, Porcelain Club, Skull and Bones, fraternities, sororities, somebody out here, an authoritative figure, again, could be an earthly CEO, CFO. This could be a minister, her or he. Someone out here, this could be a mother or father, an aunt or an uncle. Okay, someone that you used to look up to, or someone that you were in a romantic relationship with and you held in high regard, you loved well. Perspective out here coming about what they do to you behind closed doors, Shirley. Good day, Leah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay? Meditation, celibacy, your highest, purest, truest self. Open up all of your to who you really truly are. Start living your consciously spiritual journey. All right? So Shirley, there we go. All right? Confirmation up there. I just got a confirmation notification up there. All right? On the phone. All right? So, Divine Source, we're going to keep going. Whoever's the next one on the list, when I scroll up there to look at everyone coming into the room, all right? We are pulling 3 cards for each and every one. that comments. Okay, 3 cards for everyone that comments. Okay, wands. Wands. Okay. Hello, Mark. Hello, Marquita. Okay, you're welcome, Shirley. Okay. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. Okay, I was in Ho Chi Minh City for the last couple of months. I am back in Da Nang. This is my second time, okay, being in Da Nang from another country. All right. And yeah, so wands, W-A-N-D-S. Are you still in the room? Are you still at the table, wands? Are you still at the table? Thank you so much for tuning in, Marie. I hope you are upright, high vibrational. Wands, let me know that you are still in the room. Yes, of course. Okay. I'm just out in the garden area. Okay. I am not getting a confirmation that Wands is still in the room, so we will be going on to the next one. All right. So let me take a look at who's the next name. Keeping up with Lady J. Keeping up with Lady J. All right. She is a constant attendee. Okay. So, keeping up with Lady J. Let's go ahead and get 3 cards for you, Sunshine. Let's go ahead and check out your current energy. What's going on with it? Who's about it? I'm getting who's about it. So, who's about Lady J's energy? Who is about Lady J? Energy. Divine Source, Aravat, ancestors of Keeping Up with Lady J. Keeping Up with Lady J. High Priestess out here. That is in reverse. That is in reverse. Looks like we have a bonus card for you. For you, Lady J. There could be something about a bonus. Ooh. Lady J. What is going on? What is going on here? So, let me show you these cards, okay, before I speak to the energy, okay? I'm getting this feeling right here, and I'm going to say what that is in a moment, all right? Okay? So, Lady J, what we have an explosion. We have a High Priestess in reverse, okay? We have the 6 of Wands in the upright, all right? And we have something about balance here, something about balance, something coming into balance. So, Lady J, somebody in the background could be wondering, what the hell is this, Lady J? Somebody in the background is wondering, what the hell is this? Okay? Because of these backfires, they may not have known that backfires are a real thing. They may not know or understand boomeranging energy. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in, Lauren. They may not know about boomeranging energy. Oh, Lauren, did you send me an email? I need to reply to that. Sorry, I've been getting settled and resting and all of that sort of thing. So I think, yeah, there's certainly a Lauren that I need to send an email back to, even if that's not you, right? So, keeping up with Lady J, there is someone in the background who did not believe that backfires happen. They did not believe that whatever this energy is that they were sending to you, they didn't believe that it was going to come back to them, okay, or that it could, okay? Yeah, somebody out here did not believe that fat meat is greasy. Somebody out here did not believe that fat meat is greasy. Again, someone with spiritual gifts out here. Hello from Texas, all right? And so, yeah, Marie, if they don't believe when it smacks the ass in the head, they'll believe then. If they didn't believe when it smacks their ass in the head, they'll believe then, okay? So, Lady J, I think you're good. I mean, You're balanced, but this is also going to bring in balance. You already know who this high priestess reverse is, this individual who has spiritual gifts, but choose to use those things for ill gains, whatever those gains happen to be. They could use those things for sexual exploits. They could use those things for greed, okay, or what have you. But there's something that's exploding, something that's going to go boom, bringing it into balance, more of you, justice for you also, whether this is pentacles or just energy. Again, with the backfires, you sitting in this Six of Wands energy. Lady J, whenever this happens, okay, don't even communicate with them. Okay, I just heard don't tell them shit, Lady J. So whenever they come in, whenever this happens, don't go back to them and be like, I told you, see, Don't even entertain that. Confirmation horn honk. Don't even entertain that, Lady J. Don't even entertain that. When whatever this boom is, don't even entertain it. You find out there in the hospital, be like, yep, I told you, don't message them, don't anything, nothing. Just leave them where they are. Okay, Lady J? Okay? So, yeah, let the cookie crumble. Let the cookie crumble, Lady J. All right? So, all right, thank you so much, Divine Source, ancestors of Lady J. All right, Lady J, again, she's a regular attendee of the channel. I appreciate her energy, what she brings to the table, her questions, her good energy. All right? All right. Yes, of course, Lady J. Thank you so much for being at the table. Thank you, Marie. All right. Some of you could have cheerleaders. All right. Thank you for being the cheerleader energy today, Marie. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. Now we have Dan's GG. Dan's GG. Are you still in the room? Dan's GG. Thank you, Marie. All right. Thank you. All right. So Dan's GG, is Dan's GG still in the room? Okay, someone's name could be GG or a nickname. Is Dan's GG, confirmation horn honk? Is Dan's GG still in the room? Dan's GG, are you still in the room? Dan's GG, are you still in the room? Okay, doesn't look like it. All right, so we're going to continue on. All right, what's up, Matt? Okay, so you think I look good? You think I'm handsome, Matt? Calling me Denzel. You think I look good? Think I'm handsome? Thanks. All right, so we're going to move on from Dan's GG is no longer in the room. So who's the next name on the list? We are pulling 3 cards for everyone on the list, or everyone who speaks, excuse me. Okay, Mark Arujau. Mark, are you still in the room? Mark, are you still in the room? What's up, Kim KT? What's up, Kim KT? Well, I don't know, Marie. Some will say I am not nice because I am not politically correct. All right, I am not politically correct. Okay, we are going in order, Kim. Okay, so wait your turn. Okay, for those who comment, say hello, speak up, what have you. I'm just going right down the list. That's the only way that I can do it based on your comments. So you're a ways down the list, Kim, so just be patient. Okay. So, doesn't look like Mark is still here. So again, we'll just keep on going right down the list. Okay. Spiritual 246. Spiritual 246. Spiritual 246. Are you still in the room? Spiritual 246. Norma. Hello, Norma. Thank you so much for tuning in. Spiritual 246. Are you still in the room? Spiritual 246. Are you still in the room? Spiritual 246. Are you still in the room? Thank you so much, everyone. I see we have 22 likes and 28 in the room. Spiritual 246 going once. Spiritual 246 going twice. Spiritual 246 gone. Okay? So, moving on to the next. Moving on to the next. Well, yeah, thank you, Marie. Again, that changes, okay? Because, again, we need balanced masculine and feminine energy, but thank you, okay? So, where are we at with the name? Mervy, okay? Mervy, M-E-R-V-Y. Are you still in the room? M-E-R-V-Y. Are you still in the room? Mervy. Are you still in the room? Okay. Wanda, are you still in the room? Wanda, are you still in the room? Are you still in the room? Wanda. Okay. Doesn't look like it, so we'll keep going. All right, we'll keep going. So Wanda's not here, Mark's not here, Murphy's not here, Spiritual 246 isn't here. DHRE loaded. DHRE loaded. Are you still in the room? They said they are from Iran. Okay, Iran. All right. So DHRE loaded. Are you still in the room? Are you still in the room? Okay. Are you still in the room? Okay. Thank you. It's Horus. Okay, it's the Eye of Horus. Actually, it's not a cross. It's the Eye of Horus. Yeah, 29 in the room. Hello, Tamara. All right. Hello, Tamara. Nope. All right. We are going right down the list as people come into the room, as they comment, say hello. We are pulling their energy. Okay. There are several who was here at the beginning who are not here currently, even though the title says we're pulling energy. 3 cards for everyone who attends this live. Next we have Shane Spence. Shane Spence, are you still in the room? Shane Spence, are you still in the room? Excellent. Shane was like, oh, hell yeah. You could be saying that, oh, hell yeah. You know, when the opportunity comes your way, oh, hell yeah. You know, you could be saying that, right? Shane spoke up quickly. Hello, Phyllis. That name is significant for me. Hello, Phyllis, or was. Okay. So, Shane, ancestors of Shane Spence, the one whose handle is Shane Spence, divine source, ancestors of Shane Spence. Let's go ahead and get some confirmations for you, Shane. We're doing 3-card pulls for everyone that attends this live, that speaks up. That's the only way for me to know, is for you to comment. Okay. Divine source. First go through Shane. We have the Nine of Swords sideways. Okay, Shane, you could be coming out of some trouble, coming out of some challenges. Coming out of some trouble, coming out of some challenges, Shane. Okay. These could be things that you did not know was going on in the background. All right, so everything's sideways, Shane. Okay? Everything's sideways, which means everything's that's still in the process. Still in the process. You are in the process of awakening. You could have just started your conscious spiritual journey, Shane. If so, you're in a good place. I am a Master Builder 33. That is a Master Teacher. My birth date, 11/29/74, is 11/11/11. That is 33. I have ascended to the place of a Master Builder Teacher. I have been a teacher in all of my previous lifetimes here on this planet, incarnations, all right? So, Shane. Have you, in the past, Shane, have you been someone to date a lot, or you dealt with someone who was dating a lot? Someone who had multiple partners, Shane? You or them at the same time? Multiple partners at the same time? Hello, Crisis. How you doing? Okay. All right, Shane. So if that's you or them, again, celibacy, isolation, or hermit mode, meditation, okay? 3 things that are necessary. 3 things that are absolutely necessary. Okay? These things are unavoidable. If you want to learn how to play basketball, you have to learn how to shoot the basketball into the hoop. If you know how to play basketball, you have to learn how to dribble, despite the crazy ass rules of the NBA and them being able to take 50 steps without dribbling the ball today. All right? So, Shane, in order for you to become who you really truly are, okay, those 3 things are necessary. If you've dealt with someone in the past who had many options with the 7 of here sideways and the Moon card sideways and the 9 of Wands sideways, Shane, you're dealing with a situation where you need to walk away from, or you need to release, or you're seeing the truth about this individual who had all of these options, who was trying to keep you in a stuck, stagnant. They could have been filing false reports on you, Shane. They could have been calling DCFS if you have children in your care. Okay? So, Shane, you're coming into enlightenment about someone who had many options, or you had many options, and you need to drop those options. Okay? They're not qualified. I don't know if you are he or she, Shane. They're not qualified. 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 Confirmation horn honk. They're not qualified. They might be qualified, but they're not qualified. You know, you need to go ahead and eliminate all of these options out here. If that's you, that could be keeping you in the 9 of Swords energy. Okay? Or something's being done again behind your back at night. All right? So, there you go, Shane. Okay? So, Divine just said, ascend from within. Ascend, or that's your message from your ancestors, Shane. Ascend from within, Shane. Ascend from within. So you could be an oversharer, Shane. You could be an oversharer. And Divine is saying, ascend from within. Shane, you could practice Catholicism, or as a child, you went to Mass, you told the priest your sins, whatever that happens to be, Shane. Divine is saying, ascend from within, Shane. Ascend from within. Okay? You don't need a priest. You don't need a pastor. Okay? Because first of all, they're not telling you the truth to begin with in most cases, if not all cases. They're not telling you the truth anyway. So Shane, ascend from within. Ascend from within, Shane. Okay? All right. Next, let's take a look at confirmation, Marie. Okay. So that was Shane. And I'm just scrolling up again, taking a look, getting the names as they appeared. Shane, Spiritual 246 is not here. Murphy is not here. Andrea Grammas. Andrea Grammas. Are you still in the room? You're welcome, Shane. Okay. Andreas Grammas, are you still in the room? What's up, Sassifras? Okay. What's up, Sassifras? Okay. All right. So it doesn't look like Andrea's Grammas are still in the room. So I'm going to scroll up and take a look at the next comment. Okay. For the name that I have not called yet, again, we're pulling 3 cards for all of the energy. Okay, for all of you that comment, we're pulling 3 cards. 3 cards. All right. So Andrea Grandmas are not in. Decree. Greetings, Decree. I didn't even see you come into the room. Chrissy, thank you so much. Greetings, Bianca Savage. I like it. Bianca Savage. I like it. Hello, Lee. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Decree. Another regular attendee. Decree. Another regular attendee. Decree. We're going to pull 3 cards for your energy. All right. 3 cards for your energy. 3 cards for your energy. Decree. Something about Babylon. Decree. Something about Babylon. Okay. That could just be a bunch of babble, you know, people just talk bullshit, you know, they're just talking about you in the background. Babylon, babble, could be something about that. You could also be becoming aware of spiritual gifts that involve speaking of languages that are not human, meaning they're not tracked anywhere or recognized anywhere. In the 3D, you could be starting to speak these languages, okay, during your meditations, during your prayers, whatever's, okay. Decree, Babylon, or something about smear campaigns, okay. Confirmation, divine source, thank you so much. Ancestors of Decree, all right, again, they are a regular attendee. So, thank you so much for your energy, Decree. Ancestors of Decree, Divine Source, Avarat. Confirmations for Decree. We are pulling 3 cards, Bianca, for everyone that comments on this live. We are pulling 3 cards. So, and I'm just going down the order of the chat. So, okay. You're quite a ways down there, so this might take a minute. All right, but yes, okay. All right, we have 1 card. It is face down. Okay, we'll find out what that is. It's 1122. 1122. A new beginning. Okay, someone could be reckless. Decree. A new beginning. We have a conspiracy theory. Ooh. So Decree, we have the Fool card in reverse. Okay. We have a Fool card in the reverse. Divine is actually saying get 1 more card. Divine Source, Fool card in reverse, 7 of Swands in reverse, and the Conspiracy Theorist in the upright. Decree, are you doubting some part of your mission? Hello. Omni. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Decree. So you're doubting some part of your journey. So decree, listen to, when you have the opportunity, listen to McFadden and Whitehead's Ain't No Stopping Now. Decree, when you have the opportunity, listen to McFadden and Whitehead's Ain't No Stopping Us Now, and dance to that. Dance to the release. Dance to that music. Dance to that music. Okay? Go ahead and crank it up. Turn it on. Yeah. And listen to Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead. Okay? To help your solar plexus chakra. Any other music. Okay? Any other music that stands out to you. Okay? I can name off many songs, all right? But that's the song that just came to me. So decree, listen to that in order to get over these conspiracy theories, okay? And this energy of fear for taking the journey, okay? And this energy of fear for taking the journey, or the energy of doubt, the energy of doubt. Believe what divine source shows you, decree, okay? They are not a liar or a thief, decree. They are not a liar or a thief, decree. Okay? Divine source is not. Confirmation. Okay? Confirmation. Okay? All right? Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Who else? Who else? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Okay, decree. We already did Ashley. Jen. What's up, Jen? Okay. Jen, are you still in the room? Greetings, Angel. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Okay. Excellent, decree. Okay. You do not come across degree as we wait for whoever's name I just called out to see if they're still here. Decree, okay? You are not weak, okay? You are not a weak ass. Confirmation bump. You are not weak, okay? You are not sorry. Somebody could have called you sorry your whole life, okay? Sowing those seeds of doubt to kill your courage, to kill that 7 or 6 of wands energy. Somebody could, just sorry. Somebody could say that all the time, okay? But you're not, okay? You're not, all right? So I called out someone else's name. They did not show up, so they may not be in the room still. Let's see who's next. Again, I hope everyone's doing well wherever you're tuning in from. I'm surprised Jen is not still in the room. She's a regular attendee. Jen Anderson. Jen Anderson. Jen Anderson. Going once, going twice. Jen Anderson. Jen Anderson. Jen Anderson. All right. So we're going to keep it moving. Okay? Going to keep it moving. That's all you can do, collective. You know that? That's all you can do. Keep it moving. All right. Next, Marquita. Are you still in the room? Marquita. Are you still in the room? Marquita. Are you still in the room? Marquita. Still in the room? Going once? Going twice? Marquita. Thank you for the love, everyone. Right. Enjoying this little garden area of the apartment out here. Okay, no Marquita. No Marquita. Okay, no worries. We'll just keep it moving. No Marquita. Next. Shelley already. Leisha Hurdles. Leisha Hurdles. Leisha Hurdles. Are you still here? Leisha Hurdles. Leisha Hurdles. Are you still here? Leisha Hurdles. Are you still here? Okay. I guess those of you that came in later, we are getting through the names rather quickly because people leave. So, Leisha Hurdles, are you still here? Leisha Hurdles, are you still here? Going once, going twice. Leisha Hurdles. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the Eye of Horus. Okay, it's the Eye of Horus. All right. So, Leisha Hurdles has left the room. Leisha Hurdles has left the room. Okay, so keep it moving. Next up, we have Carly Philpott. Carly Philpott. Are you still in the room? Carly Philpott, are you still in the room? All right. Are you still in the room, Carly Philpott? Are you still in the room? Carly Philpott, are you still in the room? Carly Philpott. Going once, going twice. Okay. Carly Philpott, not in the room. So we'll keep it going. We're getting through these rather quickly. All right. And again, that's good for those of you who came in a little later. So who else do we have up? Potato. Hello, potato. Are you still in the room? Potato. Are you still in the room? Potato. Are you still in the room? Potato. Excellent. Roger. Okay. Potato, reporting for duty. Potato, again. 331. It is 331. Okay. 331 was the beginning of my military career in 1995. 31 years ago on this date, I started basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, baby. 31 years ago. Okay. So let's go. Potato says, yes, Roger, reporting for duty. So potato, let's go ahead and take a look at your energy, sunshine. Male or female, it doesn't matter. That's an endearing title. That's not a flirtatious thing. And I'm not a homosexual. All right. So divine source, what do we have for potato? Potato. Thank you, Decree. You could be getting ready to celebrate something. Potato. You could be getting ready to celebrate something. Hello, Tammy. Okay. All right. Something about right now. Okay. When Tammy just said it's good to see you right now, that stands out to me significantly. So something about right now, whether that's pertaining to potato or me. You know what I mean? Right, something's about right now. If that's just, when I say pertaining to me, I mean pertaining to what is going on here right now. Okay? So potato, you could be getting ready to celebrate something. Okay? Divine source, this could be a birthday, this could be an anniversary, this could be anything. Divine source, ancestors of potato, their energy, current confirmations. I think that was the justice card. Potato. I think that was the justice card. Okay. This is what I'm doing here. Kathy asked, do you read for new people? They're here from Rhode Island. So this is a particular way that I'm doing this live. Divine Source wanted me to pull 3 cards for everyone who comments. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So yeah, we do what's called Esoteric Conversations, Kathy. Those are done personal, one-on-one conversations via Zoom. You can send me an email. That information is in the description section of this video, of this live currently. You can send me an email and we can coordinate. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. We will coordinate times with Rhode Island. Rhode Island is currently 11 hours behind Da Nang, Vietnam. We will coordinate times and have a conversation, take a look at your energy. But for now, we're just pulling 3 cards. Okay, so justice, yes. Okay, so justice out here in the upright, potato. Justice out here in the upright. Again, some type of celebration, jubilee. Okay, after stagnation or boredom. Okay, so both of these come out sideways. Both of these come out sideways, but justice is in the upright, potato. So some type of justice here. This could be after a long wait. This could be, again, after stagnation. Okay. Number 4 could be significant for you, potato. The number 4. The number 4. Also, our next class. From time to time, I do spiritual classes via Zoom. Our next class is on 4/4 at 8 p.m. on 4/4, 8. I understand some of you might celebrate the pagan holiday, Easter, but yeah. So, potato, justice out here in regards to something that you have been stagnant on, or again, that has been moving slow for you. This could have put you into a boredom type of energy. You could feel like no job opportunities, money isn't growing, or what have you. That could be part of this. This could be pertaining to a relationship. This could be a relationship with your son or daughter. Justice coming to something that has been stagnant for a minute. All right? Confirmation horn honks, okay? Remember this, potato. You are. Good night, Allie. Thank you so much for tuning in, okay? I don't have a religion, okay? I am a spiritualist. I don't have a religion, okay? You anointed potato, whether you realize that or not. Do you meditate? Okay? Do you meditate? Do you work with chakras, potato? Are you celibate today, sacral? Okay? Okay, so yes, all right? So you're anointed, okay? All right, someone attempted to make you some type of spiritual slave out here, okay? That could be why the energy was stagnant. Okay? But there's something about justice for you, potato. Okay? Also, there's something about sprouting through the ground, coming through the ground, potato. Okay? So, you ever see those pictures? Hello, thank you so much for tuning in, God's Divine. All right? You ever see those potatoes? Prayer and meditation are not the same thing. Okay? Prayer energy speaks to a begging or an asking energy. Manifesting and meditating speaks to a receiving and an allowing. Okay? There's a difference there. Okay? So I don't pray today, I meditate. I don't pray today, I decree. I ask questions, Divine, what is this? Divine, what is that? Most High, what is this? Ancestors, what is this? All right? But I don't pray today. I meditate and I manifest. Whatever's not for my good, I throw away and destroy. Okay? So, all right? Okay? Excellent, excellent, potato. Okay? To bring yourself out of this stagnation and to bring whatever justice to you that is due, and this justice I'm getting is necessary. This justice is necessary. Okay? It's necessary for your bloodline. All right? Something about your focus. Something about your focus, potato. Okay? You might want to start meditating in the morning before your day gets going, because once it gets going, it could get kind of hectic, right? And then you bring all of that energy into your evening, and it makes it difficult to meditate. So you might want to start a morning meditation ritual. Confirmation birth. You might want to start a morning meditation ritual rather than the evening. That might require you to get up a little earlier. Trust me, it's always worth it. Okay? All right, so next, thank you, Potato, for being a part of the journey in this collective at this time. Thank you. Next, we have 30 in the room and 40 likes. All right, we are just going right down the comment line here. And pulling 3 cards. Okay. Christine, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? Okay. Christine, are you still in the room? Christine might have fallen asleep. Are you still in the room, Christine? You're welcome. You're welcome. And again, good to have you at the table, brother. Okay? Or potato. Excellent, Marie. Excellent, excellent. Christine, are you still in the room? Christine may have fallen asleep. I think Christine is on the West Coast, or East Coast, excuse me, of America. So it could be 12, it's 12:41 there, almost 1 o'clock. So yeah. All right, so Christine is not here. Christine definitely would have spoken up if Christine was still in the room, that's for sure. Okay, because, yeah. Again, she attends nearly every live, all right? All right, so let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Okay, Christine. Jessica Brossart. Jessica, are you still in the room? Jessica, are you still in the room? Jessica, are you still in the room? Jessica. Jessica, are you still in the room? Jessica, are you still in the room? Jessica. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. All right. I like to say my life is a demonstration. All right, so, yeah. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next. All right. Shirley, we've already spoken to. Blossoming Anna, are you still in the room? Blossoming Anna. Hello, Heather. Thank you so much for tuning in. Blossoming Anna, are you still in the room? Blossoming Anna, are you still in the room? Blossoming Anna. Heather, we are doing 3-card pulls for in the live that comments. All right. Blossoming Anna, are you still in the room? Going once, going twice. Blossoming Anna, Blossoming Anna, Blossoming Anna. Okay, Blossoming Anna. Blossoming Anna is no longer in the room. Some of these individuals could just not want energy pulled on them. That's possible too, so they don't speak up. All right. Alice Mason, Alice Mason, Alice Mason, are you still in the room? Alice Mason, Alice Mason. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Solo Butterfly, it's good to see you. Solo Butterfly, all right? You can, okay? God's Divine asks, can we pay for a reading? You can. I call those esoteric conversations. And you can look at the description section of this live video and email me at that email address that is there, and we can go ahead and get that set up, get that scheduled. Okay? So yes, you can schedule a private conversation with me in which we pull energy. I call those esoteric conversations. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. The reason why you cannot give to me here on YouTube is because YouTube takes 45%, and I am wise about my dollars, and I think it's a waste of time and your money, your investment, okay, your seed, for you to give me $1 and YouTube to take 45 cents. I think that's a waste. So you can give to me outside of YouTube, okay, because I will not allow YouTube to take 45% of what you give me, okay, or what you sow into this journey, ministry, whatever you want to call it. Okay? All right. So what who else? What else is on the list? Who else is on the list? I was gonna ask Divine, what else did they have for us? So Kathy with a C, Kathy with a C, said she was new here. Kathy, are you still in the room? Kathy, are you still in the room? Kathy, are you still in the room? I'm just going down the list based on comments. Kathy, are you still in the room? Kathy, going once, going twice. Kathy, are you still in the room? Kathy, are you still in the room? Kathy, are you still in the room? Excellent. Okay? And it's good too, Kathy. I see how you spelled it. Okay? So, yes. Divine Source, let's go ahead and take a look at Ancestors of Kathy. Let's take a look at Kathy's energy. Get 3 cards for Kathy's journey, confirmations for them. Speak to them, guide them, lead them. Every day, send your anointing, Father, I pray. Order Kathy's steps in your word. Please order Kathy's steps in your word. Divine Source, what is it that you would like to confirm for Kathy's journey at this time? Okay. Kathy. Well, wherever you are, Kathy, at this time. I'm getting let Divine Source order your steps, Kathy. Let Divine Source order your steps. Kathy, you could be a strong-willed individual, okay? You could be a strong lady, okay? You could be a strong woman, like a Condoleezza Rice, like a Ruth Ginsburg energy. You could be a very strong type of female, okay? And when I say that, I mean energetically, the Emperor card on top here, you could be very strong in that way, Kathy, okay? There could be something about bringing your feminine and your masculine energy into balance, okay? Oh, Yeah, okay, again, that's me being in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Kathy. We have the Four of Pentacles, that is in reverse. And we have the Page of Cups out here in the upright. Ace of Pentacles in the upright, Page of Cups in the upright, and Kathy, are you aware of any spiritual gifts you have, Kathy? Are you aware of any spiritual gifts you have? Just pulling 3 cards for everyone who comments. Miss Trina, okay? Just pulling 3 cards for everyone who comments, so we'll pull 3 cards for you. Kathy, are you noticing spiritual gifts, or do you already know you have spiritual gifts, Kathy? Okay. So there is something that is coming forward about that. Okay? This could be revealed to you in a dream. This could be revealed to you in a conversation, Kathy. Okay? I remind you that I met some type of angel, some type of messenger in a grocery store in 2014. I wrote down what they said. I wrote it in one of the journals. Back then, I was still on dialysis due to witchcraft. And when I met this individual in the grocery store, they told me several things. Okay? Some of those things have already happened. Others of those things have not. All right? So you could meet someone, Kathy, and they could tell you something about your journey, your spiritual gifts. They could tell you something that speaks to your spiritual gifts. That could speak to this meeting right now. Kathy, do you meditate, Kathy? If you notice, I ask most the very same questions to start. Do they meditate? That's the first question. Do you meditate, Kathy? Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. So, Kathy, if you do not meditate, you are definitely wanting to do that. Okay. If you feel as if your third eye, your crown, if you're feeling like any of these are blocked, okay, a quick way to stimulate them, take 2 fingers here, hold it between your eyebrows for 30 seconds, 2 fingers, top of the crown, press firmly and hold for 30 seconds and release. Okay, there you go, Kathy. So that's what this is speaking to, okay? The Four of Pentacles speaks out here to a struggling financial energy, okay? But you are meant to be in the Ace of Pentacles, but because Page of Cups energy out here, because you are spiritually, and this is nothing against you, Kathy, you are spiritually immature, just beginning to awaken, just starting your spiritual conscious journey. This Page of Cups represents that energy out here. So you not meditating, you not focusing on your spiritual journey until recently, perhaps. That's why you were brought here. That's why you've been brought to other oracles. This is going to put you into the Ace of Pentacles, Kathy. You could be called to be a teacher of some sort. This could be Reiki healing. This could be yoga. This could be meditations. This could be energy readings, okay? Or what they call tarot. You could be an oracle, Kathy. You're called to start working on your spiritual so that you can receive the natural, Kathy, okay? So it's time to awaken, Kathy. It's time to awaken. It's time to awaken, to come out of this Four of Pentacles energy. All right? And again, physically or spiritually, poverty is what Four of Pentacles in reverse speaks to. Not having enough. That could be anxiety as well, Kathy. Okay? So, all right, Kathy, get to it. Okay, Kathy, you might want to send me an email. There's plenty of advice I can offer on how to cleanse your energy, meditating, bringing your chakras into balance. You may want to schedule a session with me. All right, Kathy? Thank you so much, Kathy, for being a part of this live. We are going to move on to the next divine being that is tuned in. All right? So, who else we got? Who else we got? Kathy's from Rhode Island also. Kurt, R.I. Thank you so much, Kathy, for tuning in. Next name on the agenda. Next name on the agenda. Leah. Leah. Okay? Leah. Are you still in the room? Hello, Tammy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so true. What's up, Leah? Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, hope you are. Hope your seed is. Okay, if they are still under your care, if they are not, they are their own spiritual responsibility. Okay, all right. Divine Source, Ancestors of Leah. Divine Source, Ancestors of Leah. What confirmations, messages? We're asking for 3 cards for Leah. 3 confirmation cards for Leah. Okay, messages, guidance, whatever you have for Leah. Leah. Leah B, 1878. Leah B, 1878. Divine Source, Ancestor Leah, 18B78. 18B78. Okay, confirmation for he is good. Okay. We got the Emperor out here, sideways. We have moving back in, Leah. We have moving back in. We'll see what the 3rd card is. That is highly, highly discouraged. Emperor sideways and someone moving back in. And we have a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So Leah, are you moving back in or considering moving back in with someone to save money? Are you considering moving back in with someone? Pull. I'm going to shuffle some more, and we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to ask. So, Divine Source, because the Emperor came out sideways. Okay? All right? Okay, so if you're not, okay, if you're not, then someone could be coming back to you. Okay? Thank you for calling me handsome. Thank you for saying I'm attractive. Thank you to that one who said I'm Denzel. All right? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay? So someone could be coming back to you, Leah, then, to ask if they can move in with you. This could be someone who you were once in a relationship with. This could be someone who you looked up to at one point in time. Okay? So again, this could speak to someone. You said you moved out of your mother's house a few years ago. This is definitely not that energy. Someone could be coming to you asking you, can they move in with you? This could be a niece, nephew, cousin, uncle, aunt. This could be anyone. Past relationship, okay? Someone who had a business, someone who's an authoritative figure, or someone who was an authoritative figure, okay? Moving back in. Divine Source, okay? What should be Leah's response to this? Yeah, don't, definitely. It's an immature energy, okay? This is an immature energy out here, and someone who doesn't want to hear the truth or interested in the truth, Leah. Okay, confirmation. So don't let them move in with you, Leah. Okay? Don't let them move in with you. So they need to go move back in with their parent or someone else. Don't let them move back in with you. They are immature. They will bring whatever into your house. Drugs, prostitutes. They'll bring something into your house energetically. Do not allow them back into your house to live with you. Leah, don't do that. Okay? They could be smart, but just make dumbass decisions. Leah, they could be smart, but just make dumbass decisions. So they blow their money. Again, drugs, prostitution, escorts, whatever. You know, hanging out with the boys, hanging out with the girls. They just blow their money. Confirmation, Bert. Okay? So, continue to protect yourself, Leah. Okay? From whoever is trying to move in with you. Okay? Hello, Carla. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are pulling 3 cards for every comments. Okay? Until such a time. Okay? Definitely, Miss Trina. Okay? Confirmation knowledge. Definitely, Miss Trina. All right? Love them from a distance. Okay? Love them from a distance. All right? So, that was Leah. Okay? Leah. Okay? Let's see where we are with the names. Leah. I should have wrote these down as we were going along. That would have been a smarter way to do it. But this was on the spur, so I didn't set up for all of that. Marquita, Marie. All right, Marie. Marie has been definitely active. Marie. What's up, Marie Phillips, 6412? What's up, Marie Phillips, 6412? Okay. How many of you remember Phillips 66 gas stations? Phillips 66 gas stations. How many of you remember those? Okay. You are up, Marie Phillips. You are up, Marie Phillips. Marie Phillips, you are up. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kimberly. Yeah. Phillips 66 gas stations. Could be something about Route 66, 1966. Okay. All right. So, Marie Phillips, Divine Source. Ancestors of Marie Phillips, confirmations. Ancestors of Marie Phillips, confirmations. Okay. For her spiritual journey that she is consciously on at this time. She sounds awakened. She sounds like she's tuned in. She sounds like she's up for the journey. Looking at 2 passports. Okay, Marie Phillips, looking at 2 passports. Okay, you as well. Thank you so much, Decree. Okay, thank you so much, Decree. Confirmations, all right. With that huge Phillips 66 sign being near your house. Okay. So, Marie Phillips, you could resonate with being extraterrestrial. Marie Phillips, you could resonate with being extraterrestrial. Okay? Divine Source, what else do we have out here for the spirit being whose handle is Marie Phillips 6412? 6412. We have the Page of Pentacles out here in reverse. And again, the alien in the upright, again. So if you did not know that you are extraterrestrial, okay, a foreign being, not human, this is a confirmation for you, Marie Phillips. You are not human. This is a confirmation for you. You are not human. Okay? You are not human. Once you come into the acceptance of this, this could put you on a platform, put you on the stage spiritually or physically. Once you come to fully accept this, Marie Phillips. This could put you on the stage, put you in the spotlight, bring more money. It's not always all about this earthly money, okay? In order to see this clearly, it might require a bit of a different approach or perspective, okay? I don't sense that you are someone who believes that we are YOLO, that we are only here once. I don't believe you are those, but if that's the case, that perspective needs to change. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. This is the investment, okay, or the wisdom that's going to come in your ancestors. See, your ancestors, divine source, Aravat, Avarat, giving you the confirmations through your dreams, through your visions. You could receive a digitally taken picture like I did that I share in this community tab from time to time. So my ancestors, when I was in Tucson, Arizona, they took a picture of me when I was doing a live, such as I am now, and it revealed part of my extraterrestrial left or right arm, okay? And I got back to the RV that I was renting, nose itch confirmation. Hello, Nicole. And I saw that picture and I was wondering, first of all, I was like, wow. And then I was like, divine source, you took a picture, angels, ancestors, somebody took a picture of me, and it showed my extraterrestrial right arm. So again, you coming into that, okay? You getting downloads, receiving confirmations about that. You could get a picture, right? You'd be like, who took that picture? Divine source did. Source, your ancestors, your spirit guides took that picture. So embrace your extraterrestrialism, okay? Embrace your extraterrestrialism, Marie Phillips, okay? Don't be afraid to show it off, okay? Don't be afraid to bounce it around, okay? And when I say bounce it around, I mean happy and joyful about it, okay? I'm not speaking about pole dancing or anything of that nature when I say bounce it around, all right? So do that, okay? Because there's something in that or through that that's going to bring you a certain level of prosperity. You could be a music artist, and when you tap into that energy, then you take it to the esoteric level of your performances, of your dances, and then you become like the Michael Jackson of your industry. Then you become like the Chuck Berry, the Frank Sinatra, the whatever of your, when you embrace that energy, yeah, okay? It's going to do you well, earthly and spiritually. Your gifts, your talents, they make room for you, as the biblical scripture says, and places you before mighty men and women. My gifts make room for me and place me before mighty men and women. Marie Phillips, step into it, baby. Step into it. Okay? Step into it. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. $15.99. Okay? And Nicole. Okay? Yes. Of course, Marie Phillips. Okay? You could already be in this energy, Marie Phillips. You could already be whatever that is, releasing the truth in whatever way you're guided to, embracing your extraterrestrialism. You could already be doing that. And something about auspicious prophets, Marie Phillips. Auspicious prophets. Okay? Money showing up out of nowhere. Somewhere. It's never out of nowhere. All right? What else? Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? We are keeping up with Lady J. 440. Lauren 4440. Lauren 4440. Lauren 4440. Lauren 4440. Are you here? Bam! Lauren's ready. Lauren's ready. Because whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is, Lauren. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right. Your ancestors, Lauren, tag teaming, right? Tag teaming. Divine Source, Lauren, 4440. She is a regular attendee, I believe. All right. Let's go ahead and get some confirmations for you. Confirmation, Marie Phillips. Confirmation. Divine Source, Lauren, 4440. Ooh, three-headed monster, Lauren. You're dealing with the three-headed monster. Someone who shows many faces. Their personality and who they are depends on the environment that they are in. They are never the same person around two different people. Okay? Lauren, you're dealing with someone. Three different faces. They are not the same person in different environments. Okay? So in one environment, they play shy, like the widow energy, okay, widower energy. And then in another, then they play like they the baddest thing on the planet, you know, more confident than any and everything. And then in another, they're a pathological liar. Then in another, you know what I mean? So you're dealing with someone out here of this energy. Of course, bro, it was my pleasure to serve. You're worth it. You're worth it. Okay? You're worth it. All right? So, again, 10 of Wands out here in reverse. 10 of Wands out here in reverse. Okay? It is 12:11. Okay? And so we are going to cut it off right here for the readings. Divine Source is saying do this now. Okay? So it is currently 12:11 in the afternoon. Okay, 1:11, 1:11 on the east coast of the United States at this time. We're going to cut it off right here where Bryce said, thank you for your service. Okay, so we're going to cut it off right there. Anyone who comes in after that, comments after that, then, yeah, I'll have to catch you next time. Okay? Confirmation, Lauren. Okay? Those are some horn honks. Another one. So, what we are looking at, yes, okay? Three-headed being, okay? Three-headed being, different people in different places, meaning they are different people in different places, Lauren, okay? And there we go, okay? So someone doing wicked and heartless things to you, This is a coward. This is someone who really doesn't or isn't comfortable with being themselves around others. This is a coward energy. So this could be someone who's afraid to be who they really truly are in regards to their sexuality, in regards to their personal beliefs, in regards to whatever it is their job, whatever occupation, whatever that is. Someone, they're just not comfortable within themselves, Lauren. They're just not comfortable within themselves. Okay? So let's go ahead and get, and I have the Lover's card here. That's a confirmation, and I'm getting a whistle sound. I'm getting a high whistle sound right now, Lauren, in the ears. A high whistle sound. Good night, Decree. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. So yes, confirmation on the X. Okay? Confirmation on the X when I started the tarot. Okay? I hope, Lauren, I hope you do not speak to them. I hope you do not connect with them in any way. I hope they cannot find you on social media. I hope that you've changed your number or blocked them from calling you. I hope that you have nothing to do with them, Lauren. I hope. So, Divine Source, what does Lauren need to do other than just continue on her journey? Okay? This person could have been catfishing you, Lauren. Could have been catfishing you. Okay? Trying to keep you spiritually asleep. They wanted to have you a spiritual zombie. Okay, you're welcome, Lauren. They wanted to have you a spiritual zombie out here to just completely unaware. They wanted to have you spiritually sleepwalking. Spiritually sleepwalking. Hello from New York. Okay, thank you so much, Tabby. I'm glad you found us. All right. So we have a couple more cards out here for Lauren. Okay, alchemizing energy, and again, Lauren, this is where they wanted to keep you. This is where they wanted to keep you, Lauren. All right. They were blocking genuine offers. Okay? Blocking genuine offers. Just because you were around them, Lauren. Just because you were around them, they were blocking. Okay? And this is something that we have to realize, that even connecting with someone, just connecting with a low vibrational energy, if you are a high vibrational energy, blocks things. Okay? Blocks your intuition, blocks your whatever, love, okay? It blocks other opportunities for just by being in relationship with other beings that are low vibrational. Okay? So that is something to keep in mind, and that is important. Okay? So you invite them over, yeah, come over, we'll order a couple pizzas, we'll have a couple beers, we'll drink a little bit, we'll have some wine, you and your girlfriends. What's the energy of those girlfriends? Are y'all just, y'all hanging out, enjoying drinks, having good high vibrational conversations, you and your homeboys, or are you sitting around karmically talking about this one, that one, the other one, whatever? What are you doing? That energy affects what flows to you. That energy affects what flows to you. So, the party that you keep. Okay? Yeah, confirmation, Lauren. Confirmation, okay? They're not going to be in the upright. They're not going to be. Okay? They're not going to be. Okay? Because they don't know who they are. All right? So, there you go, Lauren. Leave them in the past. You gave them many chances. Leave them in the past. Lauren, leave them in the past. Okay. Next, where are we going with the energy? Where are we going with the energy? Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? That was Lauren, 4440. That was Lauren, 4440. Lauren, 4440. I'm definitely going to write these names down as you all pop up next time if Divine Source has me do this. Okay, Holly Hesselton from Texas. Holly, are you here? Holly, are you here? Holly from Texas. Holly from Texas. Holly from Texas. Holly, are you here? Right now, we're just pulling energy. Divine Source wanted me to pull energy. 3 cards for everyone who comments in the live. So, Tabby will pull 3 cards for you. Okay. When your name comes up, I'm just scrolling down based on when someone said hello, when they commented for the first time. All right. So, looks like Holly Hess is no longer in the room. So, we'll keep it going. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. So, that was Holly Hess. Holly Hess will receive their confirmations some other way. Holly Hess. Holly Hess. Next up, okay, I think it's Kimberly, but I'm going to confirm that. Confirmation, boom. It is Kimberly. So Kimberly KT, are you still in the room? Kimberly KT, are you still in the room? You specifically asked, I hope you are. Kimberly KT, are you still in the room? Kimberly KT, it's time to grab the broom. Sweeping out the trash, cleaning out your house. Cleanse it, burn that sage, get rid of the mouse. Kimberly KT, are you still in the live? Kimberly KT, are you still in the live? Kimberly KT, are you still in the live? Okay, they asked specifically, but they're not here. So we shall move on. We shall move on. Going once, Kimberly KT. Going twice, Kimberly KT. Sold. Okay. All right. So moving on to the next. Kimberly KT has left the room. Okay. I know it is late in the United States of America, so some could be dozing off to sleep. Norma Pierce, are you still in the room? Norma Pierce, are you still in the room? Norma Pierce, are you still in the room? Norma, are you still in the room? Carla's like, next, get to me, right? So again, some of you could be in that energy, just waiting your turn. 30 in the room and 45 likes. Thank you so much for the love, everyone. Okay. Looks like Norma Price has left the building. Norma Price. Looks like Norma Price has left the building. All right. Moving on. All right, let's see. Gabby, are you in the room, Gabby, are you in the room, Gabby, Royalties, and Shane. Gabby, Royalties, oh, I already pulled Shane's energy, confirmation. Gabby, Royalties, and Crisis. Gabby, Royalties, and Crisis. Gabby, Royalty, hello, Gabby, hello, yep, confirmation, Gabby. Hope you're doing well wherever your spiritual journey has you, Gabby. Thank you so much for tuning in. I get a very good energy from you, Gabby. A very good, like refreshing, like kind of light, a very refreshing, good, like good energy flow, good air. I get a very good air energy about you, Gabby. All right. Yeah, 10:21, yeah. It's 12:22, just flipped 23 here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. All right, so Gabby, let's take a look. Ancestors of the one known as Gabby with their handle here on YouTube. Ancestors, Gabby's Ancestors, Divine Source. What do you have for Gabby? Gabby at this time. Gabby. Okay, something's being blocked. 7 of Swords energy in reverse. Okay, so something's not hitting you, Gabby. All right, something's not hitting you. Whatever the karmic low vibrational actions are, witchcraft, whatever that is, word magic, whatever that is, it's not hitting you. We have a 7 of Swords out here in reverse. Do your return to senders, Gabby. Do your return to senders. Confirmation on the 1, 2, 3 in Georgia, as it's 12:23 in the afternoon here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. All right, yes, more blocks, more pew, pew, right? You could resonate with being a superhero kind of energy, Gabby. Okay? a superhero kind of energy, male or female, right? And you just blocking shit. Okay? So, Gabby, okay? You are protected out here, Gabby. Something's not touching you. Again, return to senders. Return to senders. Return to senders. Divine source, what else? Ancestors of Gabby. Ancestors of Gabby. We have judgment out here sideways. Okay? And there's something that needs to be shared that's linked to this judgment. Okay? Of this Seven of Swords energy in reverse. So there's a bridge. Okay? So there's a bridge, Abby, and this is how I see it. The truth is over here. Okay? You have judgment. Your karmics are over here. You stand over here where truth is. The karmic low vibrational energy over here. The judgment is the bridge. The judgment is the bridge. So proof of what they've done to you, whoever they are, whoever he or she is, okay? As this judgment card is touching the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, okay? So someone sharing this information with you, again, this could be spiritual downloads, judgment coming. You might need to report these individuals. You could have already reported them. Some type of protection. Okay, them being judged for their action provides protection for you, so long as you do not allow the energy back into your life. On top of the stack, we see the devil. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles out here on top of the stack as well. Okay. So, you are protected, Gabby, okay? That definitely spoke to the aura that I was picking up from you when I first said your name, okay? The lightness, like the country morning air kind of feeling, country morning air kind of feeling. Yeah, Confirmation for the 48, you're 48 next month. Confirmation, okay? Confirmation. That's 24 twice, 24, 24, okay? 24, 24 could be significant for you as well. The 24th, or someone's age 24. This could have been going on for the last 24 years of your life, Gabby, or something about the first 24 years, okay? You could see your life being split in chapters. The first 24 years were this, the last 24 years were that, culmination of a 48, okay? Happy early birthday energy to you, okay? So Gabby, yeah, you are protected. Continue to do your spiritual work. Thank you for tuning in. You mentioned something that I mentioned in the past, so you have listened in before. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being at the table, okay? All right, so next, moving on, okay? All right, let me go ahead and block this dumbass, okay? You're welcome, okay? You're welcome. Okay, so that was Gabby. That was Gabby. Let's go ahead and see who's next up. That was Gabby. All right, Gabby, let's see. Gabby. Oh, there's Gabby. Okay, so royalties did not speak up. Okay, and crisis did not speak up, so they are not here. Moving on. Sassifras. Then we have Chrissy. Sassifras, Chrissy, and Bianca are next. Sassifras, Chrissy, and Bianca. Sassifras, Chrissy, and Bianca. No, you did not, Tamara. We're doing it in the order that they've commented, so, or came into the room. Okay. Bianca, Sassifras, all right? Sassifras, thank you so much for tuning in. Sassifras, you are a regular attendee. I appreciate your energy, okay? All right. Yeah, I appreciate your energy, you tuning in, your comments. Something about an offer, Sass. Something about an offer, Sassafras. All right. Knight of Cups energy out here. Kind of gently fell out. There could be something gentle about this offer, okay? Something welcoming, warming about this offer, whatever this offer is, okay? Again, use your own tuition. Never just go by what some oracle says. Use your intuition. Don't go by just what some oracle says, okay? Again, these are confirmations. Energy changes on the second. Energy changes on the second. Just like right now, I could make a decision to, I don't know, go out and start doing illegal things here in Vietnam. I can just wake up and decide to do that one day. Energy can change in a moment, so, okay? But something about an authentic, genuine offer out here. We have the Page of Pentacles out here in the upright. A gentle offer. You could hear from a recruiter if you are in that energy. Sassafras. Okay. Someone could be wanting to recruit you. This doesn't have to be for work, earthly work, you know what I mean? This could be for something else. Someone could want you to be a part of their team. Seven of Pentacles energy out here. Okay. This is going to help you with your Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles out here for working. And the Page of Pentacles, the offer, Page of Pentacles, contract, partnership. Hey, you know what? You like to do this, and I have passion for that. Why don't we start this business together? Make sure this is someone you can trust and meditate on this offer before you give your yes or no. Meditate on this offer before you give your yes or no. Sassafras. Okay? So, a genuine, soft, feels like home offer. Okay? Divine Source, anything else for Sassafras? Sassafras. Anything else for Sassafras? No? Okay. So Sassafras, be aware of that. Meditate on the offer. Do not just say okay immediately. Read the fine print. Okay? Make sure they're not subjecting you to, I don't know, like YouTube, 45% of everything you own. That's why you can't give to me on YouTube. Make sure that they're not trying to take 60%, 50%, 40%. Make sure they're not trying to take that much of whatever this is. Again, this could be time, energy, relationships, or this could be some type of earthly employment opportunity, consulting opportunity out here to partner up. Okay? And if it's not financial, then it's love, but we do not have any love energy out here. Okay? All of it speaks to the Pentacles, okay, although the Knight of Cups could be any type of offer, all right? You're welcome, Sassafras. You're welcome, Sassafras, okay? So let's keep it going. Let's find out where we are with the names. Again, I did cut it off where Bryce said, thank you for your service. So beyond there, for tuning in Canada. Okay. Spoke to Jen. Or we did not speak to Jen. Jen was not present. When her name was called, someone was not present when their name was called. Okay, Holly wasn't here. Kim wasn't here. Matthew probably isn't here. Okay. But we'll check and see. Matthew, are you still here? Matthew. Okay, hello Trinity. Matthew, are you still here? Probably not. Okay. No Matthew present. Okay. Tamara, she was asking if her name was called yet. It's being called right now. Tamara, where you at? Tamara, where you at? Tamara, where you at? Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in, Tamara. You are a regular attendee. I appreciate your energy. Appreciate you showing up to the table. Don't call them, Tamara. Okay? Don't call them. Okay? Tamara, don't call them. Okay? Don't call them. Yeah. Close. Tamara, Tammy. Right? Tamara, don't call them. Don't. Okay? So someone's going to come to you, Tamara, and they're going to be like, why don't you call me? Why didn't you call me? Okay? Don't call them. You'll know who it is. I'm not saying for everyone, don't call them. I'm saying for the one that you know that you should not call, Tamara, don't call them. They call you, hey, give me a call back. Don't call them. Okay? Don't. Divine Source, ancestors of Tamara Carter. Tamara Carter. Yeah. Okay. Don't call them. All right? Divine Source, ancestors, Avarat, Aravat, Tamara Carter. Confirmations for Tamara Carter. Confirmations for the spirit being Tamara Carter. Tamara Carter. Someone's trying to hang you out to dry, Tamara. This is why they could be recording the phone call and they could be trying to set you up for some dumbass shit. Okay? Someone could be a butcher or work at a deli, Tammy, or Tamara, Tamara. Okay? So you see this individual, they trying to hang you out to dry. Something about the truth associated with this Ace of Wands, okay? And we have justice out here, all right? So someone, again, they could be recording the conversation and be like, hey, in the background, hey, so I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna say this, and then you this in the background, or you do this in the background, right? You make this noise in the background, right? Okay? They could be doing this and recording the conversations, or they recorded a conversation in the past, right? Where they tried to get you caught up, tried to get you hung up. Okay? Don't answer the call. Okay? Don't answer the call. All right? When you do not answer the call, their plan will fail because you didn't answer the call. So the setup didn't work. Okay? So the setup didn't work, or it's not going to. Okay? Again, be strong, Mambasita. Be strong, Mambasita. Be strong. Okay? Divine Source, anything else for Tamara out here? Tamara Carter. Anything else for Tamara Carter? We had justice. something about truth, someone who tried to hang you out to dry. Okay? Again, they could have lied to some authoritative figure, some agency. Somebody could have lied on you, false reports. Somebody out here giving false evidence, but there's tangible evidence. I just got it. False evidence, but there's tangible evidence also. So there's proof about what they've been doing. Okay? And proof that you didn't fall for the okie doke. Okay? So don't answer the call, Tamara. Okay? And again, thank you always for your energy, bringing it to the table. Okay? So that was Tamara. Tamara. Who else we got? I think it's Chrissy. Yes, Chrissy. Then the next up is Bianca was not here. The next up is Lee, if Lee is still here. So we have Chrissy, Lee, Miss 9979. We have Peggy next. Peggy Duff. Then we have Tammy Roberts. Then we have Michelle Guild. Okay, Michelle Guild. Okay, so any of those names, are you still in here? Any of those names, are you still in here? Okay, if not, we'll go to Tammy. We know Tammy's still here. Oh, thank you, Tamara. I appreciate you, again, your energy, what you bring to the table. Right? Tammy, you ready to go? Tammy, are you ready to go? That's a question. And it's a spiritual one. Tammy, are you ready to go? Tammy, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go, Tammy? Tammy was here a minute ago. Don't know what happened to Tammy. She was here a minute ago. Okay. So Tammy could have fallen asleep. Okay. Again, it is late for most of you, or early, depending on how you look at it. Okay. So we are moving on. She must be asleep. What's up, Queen Diva? Shout out to you. Okay. All right, so moving on. Okay, so Chrissy's not here. Heather. Okay, so next up we have Heather. We have God's Divine. Heather, God's Divine. Solo Butterfly. Latina Butler. Sandra Coats. We have Carla. Okay, Carla, I'm calling out these names. We have Miss Trina. We have Ava Valderez. Okay. Okay, so confirmation on a couple of you. Okay. All right, Solo Butterfly, confirmation. Let's go ahead and get into your energy. Let's get some confirmations for you. Hello, Miss Trina. You're still here. All right. So Divine Source, Solo Butterfly. I like the name. Okay. I think I've mentioned that before. All right. Believe it or not, we are on our own esoteric journey here, believe it or not, even though we connect with others, we have divine appointments, okay? Despite those things, or, regardless of those things, we are here on a solo journey, okay? Solo butterfly, divine source. What do you have for solo butterfly at this time? Ancestors of solo butterfly, thank you so much for tuning in. I see it's solo butterfly 48, confirmation again for the 48. Okay, divine source, what do we have? Solo butterfly, ancestors of solo butterfly, what would you like for them to know or confirm at this time? Things that you've shown them, divine source, things that you've spoken to. What is it that you would like solo butterfly to know? That is 3 cards. Let's see if we get any others. Yeah, okay. Solo butterfly. Let's take a look. Okay. Everything is face down. None of these cards, there are 4 of them. None of these cards came out here upright, face up. So solo butterfly, there's a lot that's hidden from you at this time. We have childish games in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Sun card in the upright. And we have justice out here. Okay? So again, there's a lot of justice out here that's been coming out. Sun card, childhood games. Okay. See these cards here? And then we have the childish games here. Do your return to senders, okay, on your electronic devices, okay? Place a crystal on it, sage your phone, okay, or your electronic device. So, solo butterfly. Your hard work is exposing something out here. Okay? Your hard work is exposing something out here, and this is bringing justice to your bloodline. This is bringing justice to your bloodline. Your hard work is bringing justice to you. This could be of whatever this immature energy is. You could have known that you had spiritual ideas and gifts from a child. Okay? Hello, Britney. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, again, Sun, Ra, energy, Ra, Amun, and Ra. All right? What you do in the light is being seen. The work you do, whatever it is, speaking, just the way you are at work, just the way you are with your family, they see the light. The immature energy out here, bring in justice for you. So continue to let your light so shine. Okay? Continue to let your light so shine. Solo, continue to work hard. Whatever it is to do that. It will prosper. Whatever you're divinely guided to do that. It will prosper. New ventures, new employment, new business idea. You could be an inventor. Whatever this is, you're already doing it, okay, in some way. This could be just in your personal life, but you're meant to share whatever this is with the rest of the world, okay? And again, this is going to bring in some type of justice for you, solo butterfly. Solo butterfly, all right? And again, that only exposes immature energy, or you could have known you had spiritual gifts when you were a child in the 3D. All right? So solo butterfly, keep on going. Keep on moving, okay? Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. The time is now. Okay? The time is now. Solo butterfly. Confirmation for working through it. Okay? You got it. Just say it. Just affirm it. I got this. Just affirm it. I got this. I got this. Madam Butterfly, your energy for the day, I got this. I got this. Your energy for the day, I got this. I got this. Okay? Thank you, Divine Source, for the confirmations for Solo Butterfly. You got this. It's a piece of cake, your favorite pie. It's a piece of that. Okay? Yeah, you got this. All right? Hello, Elise. All right? Next, Carla. Step right up, Carla. Okay? Step right up. Hurry, hurry, before the show begins, my friends. All right, let the sideshow begin. Okay, Carla, let the sideshow begin. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass by, guaranteed to make you cry. Okay. Let the sideshow begin, Carla. All right. So, Divine Source. Yeah. All right. So, here we go. Confirmation on the song with Let the Sideshow Begin. Hurry, hurry. Step right on in, okay? Carla, Spirit of Carla, Divine Source, Ancestors of Carla B, Carla B, Divine Source, anything for Carla B, confirmations at this time. All right, a walking away, I'm looking at deception, it's on another stack. We have the landlord in reverse, okay? You could have just kicked somebody to the curb. Okay? Okay? I would think we called your name we called your name a while ago, Sandra Coats. All right? 8 of Cups. Okay? You could have recently walked away from something. Carla B recently turned something down. Recently said, no, I'm not going to do that. Recently said, no, I'm not going to participate in that. You could have recently stopped going to a certain place, a certain venue, a certain function. You could have recently stopped going somewhere. Stopped participating in something. Okay? Someone can no longer peer into your journey. It's possible that someone is, looking into a crystal ball, using witchcraft to peer into your journey. With this screen play out here in reverse, someone not being able to watch your life anyway, or anywhere, wherever they are, this landlord, someone trying to watch your life and control it from a distance. They can no longer tap into your Akashic records because you walked away from them, or your ancestors and Most High is saying this is what you need to do. You need to walk away from them, whoever that is. Carla B. Okay? Because they are Decepticon, confirmation horn honk, Decepticon. Carla B, let go of the Decepticon. If you haven't already, Carla B, let go of the Decepticon. Let go of the Decepticon. Okay? Anything else for Carla B? Okay? Releasing the Decepticon energy. She walked away, or she needs to. She walked away, or she needs to. The landlord, okay? Form of a devil, someone who tries to lord over you, control you. Landlord. It is the picture of that image, but yeah. Okay? It's going to deal with someone trying to lord over you at the job. So they pay you enough just to keep you attached. Give you a $2 raise every year. Okay? Yeah. Give you a $2 raise every year when you're on time, early, show up, stay late, take extra shifts. You pour out all of your energy into this job, and they are not appreciative in the way that they should be. You're being guided to leave. It's time to go. If that's the way that you're being guided to leave, it's time to walk away. Okay? Again, because a business owner can be a type of landlord that controls you. A business owner that you work for can be a type of landlord. Okay, I think that's what it is. So there's your answer, Carla. You were wondering if you should leave? You were wondering if you should leave? Yeah, it's time to leave. Okay? All right, so there you go. All right. I think Miss Trina is next, I think. Yep, Miss Trina, Miss Trina, Miss Trina, Miss Trina, Miss Trina, Miss Trina. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Miss Trina's energy. My glutes are starting to feel the longevity of me sitting in this chair. So you could do some type of workout. Your glutes could be sore. Hopefully that's the only reason why your glutes are sore. So Miss Trina, let's take a look and see. Miss Trina, what you gonna be? Are you gonna be here or are you gonna be there? Trina, let's take a look. Trina, just beware. It's just a warning. It's not meant to scare you. Trina, look around you. The truth is right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay? And I don't mean right here like me. I mean the truth is right in front of you, Trina. Okay? So Miss Trina, let's go ahead and get it. Okay? Divine Source, thank you so much for Miss Trina. Okay? Her happy-go-lucky, fun energy, Trina energy, happy, fun, happy-go-lucky energy. Okay, you're welcome, Carla B. You're welcome, Carla B. Miss Trina, what do you have for Miss Trina, ancestors of Miss Trina? Those who look out for you, Miss Trina, those who got your back. What do they want to say? The Ace of Pentacles flipped over. What do they want to say? What do they want to confirm? Those who got your back in the esoteric. Those who got your back in the esoteric. The ancient royalty. What do they want to confirm for you at this time, Miss Trina? Okay, anything from this stack? Anything else from this stack? Ooh, Miss Trina, we got a mom out here. Either you are a mom or you are connected to your mother. Okay? A mom energy out here because it is in the upright. It is in the upright, Trina. It is in the upright. And we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. As you can see, they're doing construction just outside on the back of the hotel, all right? So, a mother energy and a Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Okay. So, could be something about a mother energy you're connected to, something about your mother. Trina, is your mother still here in the 3D? Is your mother still here in the 3D, Trina? Okay. So this Hierophant message out here says, I have a lot of respect for the elderly and I follow their advice without questioning. I also follow tradition even if it's outdated. So, Miss Trina, you could be or have been in the past doing something that your mother used to do or they raised you to do that you are now finding that is fruitless. This could deal with poverty. We have debt out here, debt. So this could deal with poverty. This could deal with religion. This could deal with beliefs. Something that your mother taught you that you are finding fruitless. This could be going to church every Sunday. You're like, what the hell is this for? Okay? There's something out here that you were raised to believe that just doesn't work for you today. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. Okay? This Queen of Cups energy out here, again, that's double confirmation for the mother energy. Someone who at one time provided spiritual advice for you, but they are in the reverse. So you're finding out, whatever they taught me, that doesn't work. Going to church every Sunday, that doesn't work. The Bible never saved anybody because man put that book together and they hide things from other books. You could be fine. That it just doesn't make sense. Why take communion on the first Sunday of every month? That's useless. Do I really need to tell a priest my secrets? Nope, that's really useless. Do I really need to go to Mass every week? Nope, that's useless. Do I really need to go to service every Saturday for Seventh Day Adventist? Nope, that's useless. Do I need to give them 10% of all my money? Nope, that's useless. Okay? So, something you're finding out here about someone you took advice from or used to, okay? Before you started to become spiritually aware, Miss Trina, okay? Miss Trina, all right? So, where are we at here? Let me go ahead and see where we are here. Okay, Tabby, Prim, Kimberly Keel, KK, Kimberly Keel. If you're still in the room, please let me know. Ava Valderez, I think I called their name already. Okay. Who else? BR 1599. Okay. Any of you still in the room? I did, Tammy. Oh, yes, I did, Tammy. Okay. Oh, okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, Divine Source. We have Tammy. Then we have, oh, I called your name already, Kim. You weren't here. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Trina. So we have Tammy and Sandy Coats. Tammy, Sandy Coats. Okay. Tammy, Divine Source, Avarat, the Great I Am. Let's go ahead and tune into Tammy Roberts energy. Tammy Roberts, Tams. Let's go ahead Take a look. Confirmations for her. Ancestors of Tammy Roberts. Ancestors of Tammy Roberts. What would you like to speak to her? What would you like to confirm for her? Tammy, there's something about sleep or your sleep patterns. There's something about sleep, Tammy, or your sleep patterns. Okay? These might be getting altered by low vibrational energy, or you might need to alter them, Tammy. Something about sleep patterns. Something about sleep patterns out here. All right? Something about sleep patterns, Tammy Roberts. 7-7. Uh-huh. You could be dealing with something in regards to your left leg, Tammy, or you know somebody who's dealing with something concerning their left leg, Tammy. Left leg, something about the left leg, okay? And this karmic fast-moving energy right here. Again, they could be trying to keep you awake. It could be pain that you're feeling in your left leg that's keeping you awake, Tammy. Something about the left leg. Return to sender. Sleep with crystals, Tammy. Sleep with crystals. Sleep with crystals around you, Tammy. Sleep with crystals around you. Okay? Something about your sleep pattern. Ooh, left leg swollen. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. Drink some apple cider vinegar or put some turmeric in your water. Drink some apple cider vinegar. You can go buy it and add it to your water bottles, add it to your glass of water. Turmeric, apple cider vinegar, Tammy. Apple cider vinegar, Tammy. Okay, I'm on the apple cider vinegar thing at this time. For a long time, I was doing the turmeric in the water. Do your return to cinders and sleep with some crystals, Tammy. Sleep with some crystals. Okay? Absolutely. Okay? Because that's up your sleep pattern. Okay? When you're uncomfortable, you can't sleep, leg is swollen. Okay? And you said confirmation on the leg being swollen. We are here to break karmic health illnesses, okay? We are here to break karmic health illnesses in our bloodline. So if you want your grandsons and your sons, granddaughters, daughters to not have to deal with diabetes, to not have to deal with enlarged hearts, to not have to deal with pancreatic cancer, lung cancer, whatever, you want them to not deal with those things, take better care of yourself and you will start to heal your bloodline. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? So, Tammy, you should sleep better tomorrow night. Okay? You should sleep better tomorrow night. If you have the time today, you could find out that you feel like a nap. And that 10, 20-minute nap feels like an hour, Tammy, after you cleanse this energy, okay? After you cleanse this energy, all right? All that really means is someone's trying to keep you from being mobile. Someone's trying to stagnate you, prevent you from being able to easily get around, okay? Walk here, walk there, run there, whatever that is, okay? So, remove that energy, take that left leg, okay? Rub crystals, rub all over that left leg, okay? Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, okay? All over that left leg, Tammy. Okay? Next. Yep, absolutely, Tammy, absolutely. Oh, Sandra Coats. Okay, Sandra. Are you still in the room, Sandra? Okay. Are you still in the room, Sandra? Are you still in the room? Are you still in the room? Sandra's about to walk in something going kaboom. In the room. Sandra in the room. Let me know you here, Sandra, in the room. All right, next. I think we're getting towards the end of the list. Again, I said I was going to stop it at a certain point, so. Fires burst said that they couldn't see anything but a black screen. That's interesting. All right, none of the others have answered. Hector, Queen Diva, Hector, Queen Diva, Elise, Britney. I think Britney requested. What's up, Queen Diva T? Huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at your energy, sunshine. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your energy, sunshine. All right. Okay, Elise is here. All right, confirmation. Okay. And again, Britney said they wanted to, but even though they came in after I mentioned the cutoff line. So, Queen Diva, oh, Britney, okay, all right. So, after Britney, we will call it quits. I've been sitting here for a long time now. So, yeah, Divine Source, okay. Let's go ahead and clear the energy cards. Thank you so much. Oh, it's okay, it's no worries, okay. All right. Queen Diva T, Queen Diva T, Queen Diva T. Let's go ahead and find out what Divine Source and your ancestors want to confirm for you at this time. So Queen Diva T, there's someone out here who you thought cared about your journey, okay? There's someone who you thought cared about your journey, Queen Diva T, but they're really truly in the energy of don't tell me shit, okay? So they don't want to know about your journey. They don't care what you're doing, okay? You might have thought this individual cared about your journey, but they really don't. This is someone that you were once very close to, and now they're in an energy. Don't tell me shit. I don't care how you're doing. Don't tell me how God is blessing you. Don't tell me how your meditation's working. Don't tell me how you're using this and you're doing that and you're doing this and how this is happening for you. And don't tell me that shit. Don't tell me about your dreams. Don't tell me about somebody's in that energy. Queen Diva T. Okay? Divine Source. Queen Diva T. Queen Diva T. Ancestors of Queen Diva T. Spiritual guides. Grandmother, grandfather energy. Grandmother, grandfather energy. Okay? Grandmother, grandfather energy. Divine Source, Queen Diva T. You said a lot of haters. You said a lot of haters, Queen Diva T. You said a lot of haters. And here we are. You said a lot of haters. And they are fighting. You said it. So, a lot of haters for sure. Five of Wands energy, arguments, fighting. Okay? Confirmation. They already said it. Then the card came out. What else for Queen Diva T? Lot of haters, lot of haters, lot of haters. Okay? Many players. Lot of haters, many players. Okay? Conspiracy theory in the reverse. In the reverse. So they could have been spreading lies about you. Queen Diva T. Confirmation with the drill. We have judgment out here, okay? Gabriel is about to blow the trumpet on this shit, okay? Gabriel is about to blow the trumpet on this shit. Queen Diva T. On the conspiracy theories, okay? Looking at the Hierophant. You could be in your North Node, Queen Diva T, or on your way in your North Node, okay? What else we got for Diva T? Divine Source, Queen Diva T. Ancestor energy, messages, confirmations, Divine. What are you saying right now to Queen Diva T? Tower in reverse, that means it's not hitting you. A tower in reverse is not hitting you. Okay? So something that they sent to you, someone, okay? Someone, that's such a good energy to be in. I feel like judgment is here. Here you go. Okay? Gabriel's trumpet. Gabriel's trumpet. Okay? Dun, 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 dun. Hierophant. Okay? Do you have a journal? Okay? Do you have a journal, dream journal, or journal that you write in? That's the next step, sunshine, because once you start getting in all of these downloads, once this tower is officially over, it could be the next moon cycle. Once these towers are over, the blockages are going to be lifted, okay? And those intuitions, okay? You close your eyes and meditate on your third eye and you start seeing visions. These things are going to start happening in rapid succession. And you're going to need to write them down. You're going to need to record them on the phone as you're going down the street. You're going to need to, oh yeah, on such and such and such and such, I looked at the clock and it was 2:44, and this is what my ancestors said. Right away I saw, duck, 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 duck. You're going to need to start. It's going to happen in rapid succession. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let me write this down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wait, hold on, ancestors. Hold on, Most High. Hold on. Let me write this. You know, it's gonna start popping like that. So, yeah. Okay, and again, next moon cycle, start of next moon cycle. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, there you go. All right. What does, I want to ask a question here for you, Queen. Okay. Do not forget self-care, okay? Queen, do not forget self-care. Do not forget self-care. This is just a warning to take care of yourself physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, balancing yourself. Have some fun time. Have some serious quiet time. Have some time, dedicate some time to writing, and then, you know, other things as well, okay? Self-care in all of these areas. In all of these areas. You could be called to be a poet, be a writer of some sort. Okay? Queen Diva. Time to get the journal. Time to start writing. Time to get the journal. It's time to start documenting. My left ear is buzzing. Okay, time to start. Time to start. All right. Next we have Elise. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Elise. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like a mambacita. I like a mambacita. Okay? I like a mambacita. Right? So yeah, definitely. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, you have one-of-a-kind quotes, Queen Diva. Okay, you have one-of-a-kind quotes and sayings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, write those down. So, Elise, yes. Elise, confirmation. Elise is here. Let's go ahead. Her energy. And then finally Sandra Coats. I think Britney's, then Sandra's, I think. And we'll end it there. Divine Source, Erevat. For Elise. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Elise. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay? This deals with their Akashic records. The Wheel of Fortune. It is out here in the upright. The number 10. You could be seeing 1010. The number 10. The number 10. The number 10. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What else for Elise Buucy? Elise Buucy. Elise Buucy. Ancestors of Elise Buucy. We got a message out here for you. That's the Knight of Swords. Ooh. All right. We have a smelly sack of something in reverse. A smelly sack of something in reverse. And this message out here in reverse. Okay, so let's see what this message says. I had decided I want to pursue you and nothing is going to stop me. Expect a lot of action from my part soon. So this came out in reverse, okay? And this shit bag came out here in reverse. So what this could mean here, or what this does mean, all right, is someone coming towards you just because of what you have. Okay? Or someone attempted to come towards you. Were they blocked, Divine Source, or is this an energy in the future? Were they blocked, or is this an energy in the future, Most High? Were they blocked, or is this an energy of the future? Is this something from the past? Reckless energy, fool in reverse. Okay? Fool in reverse. So, no new beginning, reckless energy right here. Reckless energy. Someone who came in, this could be a doppelganger with this Akashic records out here. All right, so someone came in, tried to take your new beginning, tried to be you, tried to step in your shoes. Okay? You could wear the same size shoe as this individual in 3D. Okay? They tried to step in and pursue you. All right, but they were stopped, halted, something didn't go through. Okay, I got grinded to a halt, Okay, he came, he saw, but he didn't get. He came, he saw, but he didn't get to conquer. Yep, They were turned away, they were blocked. Angels or ancestors helping you do this. 3 of Cups out here. 3 of Cups, ancestors helping you do this. Ancestors helping you block these karmic low vibrational offers, whatever they are. Okay, ancestors blocking, ancestors protecting. 3 of Cups energy. Okay. Okay. Divine Source, anything else out here? Here, the Fool was unsuccessful. They took a risk. They were talked into doing something, told to do something, told to lie about you, however that goes. But ancestors are helping you. Okay? They are helping you. bringing to you, those who really truly are interested in connecting with you on a high level, Elise? We have the World card and the Hermit. Elise, are you in hermit mode at this time? Meaning very little social life, keep to yourself, meditations, and multiple times a day. Are you currently in hermit mode? If you are not, you're being guided to do so to bring about this new world change. Again, ancestors want to help you with this. The ancestors want to help you with this. Okay? So since you are bringing this in, you are ushering this in, and you are turning this around, Elise, I'm going to tell you this. Elise, you were never supposed to accomplish this. Whatever this new world start is, whatever this new beginning is, you were never supposed to get to this point. This was their fear. You were never supposed to get to this point, according to the karmics, okay? According to the low vibrational energy. If you ask Apophis, Apep, Jezebel, Lucifer, Satan, if you ask them, they're like, they were never supposed to get to that point. They should have never been allowed to blah, 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 right? But you did, but you is, but you am, but you will, but you did, but you is, but you am, but you will, but you did. Okay? But you did. So keep going, girl. Okay? Keep going. You might need to put that, write it on a Post-it. But I am, but I did, but I was, and I am. Or however, but I did, but I was, but I am, so I did, however, write it on a Post-it. Okay? Write it on a Post-it. All right. Who else we got in the room? Sandy, still here. One more time for Sandy. Sandy keeps disappearing. All right. One more time for Sandy. Sandy, are you here now? This is your time. Sandy, are you here now? This is your time. Sandy, are you? Okay, yes, Sandy. All right. So here we go. Yep, Britney. Okay. I think we're closing it out with Britney. All right. Man, you could be connected to a Britney, and that could be the last one. You could be the Britney could be the one. The Britney could be the one. Could be the last one. Right? The Britney could be the one, or Britney was the last one. Okay? Ladies, friends, Britney, sisters, aunts, aunties, cousins, Britney. Okay. You just came into the room, Nicole. All right, give me a second. Let me erase this individual that's talking stupid shit. Okay? Of course, Elise. Sandra. Queen of Cups in the upright. Sandra Coats, Spirit of Sandra Coats, Spirit of Sandra Coats, Spirit of Sandra Coats. Okay, we have a Six of Wands energy. So there's some fast-moving energy, okay, or news in regards to money or fortune or business or promotion or something. In the upright, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the tarot deck, but it's in reverse, so that means not slow, but fast. But fast, swift. Okay. Queen of Cups energy out here. Okay. So, again, someone who... Okay. I think there was something going on with the video. All right. So, yeah. All right. Again, yeah. Sorry about that. Again, I am in Ho Chi Minh City, or Da Nang, Vietnam. I apologize. In Da Nang, Vietnam. So, yeah. Here in Da Nang, Vietnam, the internet is sometimes suspect. It is suspect sometimes. All right. So, what else do we have out here? So we have an opportunity, swift, moving, fast-moving opportunity for you. Okay. For you, Sandra Coats. Again, you could have recently interviewed. You could be coming into an interview. This opportunity could seemingly show up out of nowhere. Okay? And it's going to put you in a more confident energy. Okay? Because someone sees your gifts, someone sees talents, sees what you bring to the table, and they're like, yeah, we're willing to pay you such and such and such for this opportunity, or for these skills, for these talents, for these services. Okay? These are not illegal services. Divine Source, anything else for Sandra Coats? Okay? So, yeah. All right. The King of Cups could have been trying to block this opportunity from you, Sandra. A King of Cups could have been trying to block this from you. Someone who, again, you're heavily connected to, you have emotions for, or had. Okay, so there you go. Could be some type of nonprofit, okay, that you're being guided to start, or that you'll have the opportunity to partner or join. It's going to be extremely fruitful. I just got extremely fruitful. Extremely fruitful. All right. And lastly, we are going to take a look at Britney. Britney, thank you for your patience. Thank all of you for your patience. It is 1:33 in the afternoon, 13:33. It is 13:33 in the afternoon on 3/31. I enlisted. My first day of military was 3/31/1995. 3/31/1995. 31 anniversary. 31 anniversary. Okay. Britney, thank you so much. Okay. Excellent, Sandra. Britney. Okay. Energy of Britney. Oh, yeah, I understand that, Nicole. No worries. Okay, no worries. 234 in New York. 234 in New York. All about work, or someone else's. Thought that was another card fill out. Guess not. All right. So Britney. All right. So there's something about your work that you are confident in, whatever it is you do. Somebody could be like, what do you do? Okay. Thank you so much for sending love. Angela, we are closing this out here in a moment. Someone could be like, so, Britney, what do you do? And you'd be like, I do this and this and this. But someone's like, if you could have your dream job, your dream business, your dream whatever, if you could do something and you did it for free, what would that be? And you can be like, oh, I know I'm great at dot, 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 dot. I could do dot, 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 dot. I could show somebody how to do this, how to write that, how to create this, how to grow this, how to do this. I know I can do that. Psh, eyes closed. I can do that. I can help somebody heal. Eyes closed. Okay? That's your type of confidence in something, Britney, specifically. Okay? So it could have something to do with your confidence in that. All right? So whatever it is that you do well occupationally, Britney, be strong about it with this Seven of Wands energy out here. Be confident about it. You being in the Eight of Pentacles does speak to resting, okay? And resting and observing what you've done so far. Relook at your resume. Redo your resume if you use a resume, okay? Presentation is important, Britney. Presentation is important. Okay? Hello, Mama Bear. Dang, good to see you. I think it's been like a little bit. Mama Bear, it's been a little bit. All right? So, Britney. Okay? There could be a skill you need to brush up on, Britney. Okay? Get a certification in something. But you have done a lot of work. You have a lot of skills with this Eight of Pentacles out here. You have a lot of skills. Okay? So you need to be confident in your abilities. Confident in your abilities. Yeah, it has, Mama Bear. It's been a minute, right? So, Britney, take stock of your skills. Take stock of your work. You're doing well. But, okay, what is the ideal opportunity for you? Not one that just helps you pay the bills, but what is one that is going to help you feel free? Okay. What is the opportunity that's going to help you feel free, help you to feel like you can be exploratory and you can resonate, like you just said, with the occupation that you do? What is that? Yeah. So what is that? What is speaking to you right now, Britney? What is speaking to you? Okay. Is that helping the children in the neighborhood? What is that? What is speaking to you, Britney, about all of your skills and the ways that you can offer these as services to the community in your greatest, highest, purest humanitarian efforts and energy, Britney? What is that? What is that? You answer that question, then you can step forward, and that's probably when the opportunity will show up. Okay? But lastly, okay, I don't know if you're going to get a job or not, okay? That has nothing to do with what I say, because I could say yes, but if you go in there with low vibrational energy, you could fuck it up. So just because the energy comes out here, yes, for getting a job, that's dependent on you. You can go in there and you can fuck it up. So to the one who's asking about, am I going to get a job? That's not up for me to decide. That's up to you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All of it is speaking. All of it is speaking. Okay? Okay, Britney, the way that we consume an elephant or a big idea or big plans is one step at a time. That's how we do that. One step at a time. So, look into the nonprofit, how to start a nonprofit in your state, what's required, what's in your country, whatever, what's required, what do you need to file, how do you need to report to the state, how do you need to report to the IRS, 501c3, 501b, whatever that happens to be. If you have questions about that, Britney, you can always email me. I am a former tax accountant in the United States. You have some knowledge and wisdom in regards to those sorts of things. Okay? Lastly, we are looking at Nicole Davis. Nicole Davis. Are you still in the room, Nicole Davis? Are you still in the room, Nicole Davis? Are you still in the room? Are you still in the room? Are you still in the room, Nicole Davis? Oh yeah, of course, Brittany, you're welcome. That's exciting. That's exciting. I get excited for entrepreneurial ventures. I get excited. I get excited. I get excited. Okay? Thank you so much for bringing your energy, Brittany. I appreciate you as well. Okay? So, Nicole Davis, let's see what's on the test. Nicole Davis. Okay? Something's not growing, Nicole. Something's not growing. Wherever you are, something's not growing, Nicole. Something's not growing. Something's not growing. Nicole, do you need to relocate, Nicole? Do you need to relocate? Okay? Some immature things, something's not growing. You're not growing. Something's not growing where you are, Nicole. We have the death card coming out sideways and again landing on the left leg. All right? Could be something about your left leg. Okay? Left toe. Nicole, left toe. We have the death card coming out here. This says, I am finally ready to put the past behind and let go of all the people and situations that are toxic. I'm creating space for us. So Nicole, okay, this could be your energy. Childhood games, could be ready to stop the childhood games. Okay, so left leg injury in that car accident, possibly. Left leg injury. Okay. All right. Someone's finally ready to put the past behind them. That could be your energy and let go of whatever this is. Continued healing through whatever physical pains, emotional, mental pains, or whatever was caused from that car accident. Nicole, continued healing fully, completely. All right. Something about immature games out here. This could have been caused due to witchcraft, this car accident. All right. But you're still physically here. But you're still physically here, Nicole. You're still physically here. Okay? This could have been done by someone who you thought admired you or looked up to you or this could have something to do with someone who has a lot of money, has a lot of earthly wealth, Nicole. King of Pentacles out here in reverse. Someone who has a lot of earthly wealth. Car accident. You're not growing where you were, okay, or where you are. Time to relocate. Time to change something. That could be a job. That could be an address you need to change, okay? This Two of Wands came out in reverse, so let's listen to the message. I'm planning how to turn this passion for you into something practical. I want the best approach. So this is the King of Wands. Queen of Wands could be a queen, right? Or a female. This individual out here, they're not looking for ways to appreciate you. They're not looking for ways to come back to you, okay? There's something about similitudes, something about similitudes. Nicole, similitudes, all right? So they're playing childhood games. Again, they could have a lot of money to do this, okay? So they spend money carelessly, okay, on childish things, childish games, all right? Seek and ye shall find, Nicole. Knock and the relocation door will be open unto you. Seek and ye shall find, Nicole. Knock and the relocation door will be opened unto you. Seek and ye shall find and the relocation door will be opened up to you, Nicole. All right? Continued healing again from that car accident. Continued healing in the body. spiritually, mentally, emotionally. All right. King of Swords card out here in the reverse, King of Swords. I'm starting to feel in my own power and in my own decisions, and I can see clearly what actions I need to take. Again, in the reverse, that's someone who can't move forward, doesn't want to move forward, can't see forward. They are now stuck. They can't get out of whatever it is that they sent to you, okay? That caused the accident, or that tried to harm you, tried to physically take you out of this earth, whatever this is, off this planet. Okay, Nicole? Where you are, so there's something about change that needs to happen. All right? Collective, I've been sitting here for a very long time. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. Divine Source specifically wanted me to pull 3 cards for all of the energy that was going to be present or present them today through the chat, through this live. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam for the second time. Was here at the end of last year. Continue to enjoy my journeys here in Southeast Asia. Okay. I probably did Omni. Okay. And for some reason you did not hear it. Okay. I probably did Omni for some reason and you did not hear it. All right. Or you could have stepped away or fallen asleep or I don't know, what have you. Okay? So, yeah, no worries. And you can always email me, Omni. You can always email me. All of that information and the spiritual services I provide are in the description section of this live video. If you would like to know more about me, you can always ask, or you can also read the About section of this channel. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, light worker, and a Gaia beacon, birthed on the 333rd day of the year. I am a Master Builder 33, and I sit in an ascended master position, spiritually speaking. Okay? I am an Egyptian shamanic bloodline. Thank you so much as always for tuning in, and as always, be encouraged.